Hey, so it's a statement I hear said sometimes is the vegan diet or the raw vegan diet didn't work for me. And hear it sometimes. And there's three main reasons why the vegan diet or raw vegan diet doesn't work for people. In my experience, my observation so far. And they are: number one, there's no such thing as the vegan diet. There's no such thing as the raw vegan diet. There are many various diets within the broad spectrum of what can be called a vegan diet or a raw vegan diet. So that is the first thing. You can be eating white bread all day, get sick, and get candida and whatever else, and go, the vegan diet didn't work for me. Or you could be eating lettuce all day, and get depleted of energy and feel weak, and turn around and say the raw vegan diet didn't work for me. So those are kind of extreme examples, but again, there are many things that I've seen within that. I've a very prominent health educator, as it were, who was raw vegan for I think 10 years. Said the raw vegan diet didn't work for him, and I heard in an interview when he was asked what his main calorie source was, he said olive oil and kale. And this is someone who is a prominent nutritional health educator. Absolutely, pretty insane and bizarre for him to say that. Some people may know who I'm talking about. So that is the first reason why the vegan diet doesn't work for people, is because there's no such thing as the vegan diet. There's no such thing as the raw vegan diet. The second reason why the raw vegan or a raw vegan or a vegan diet doesn't work for people is because they haven't done it long enough. So just say they are doing everything correctly. They are eating enough calories. They are getting all the nutrients in the right amounts that they need. They are combining all their foods properly. Just say they're doing all of that. Why it hasn't worked for them? And because they haven't done it long enough. You'll ask them, okay, they'll say, look, it didn't work for me. I was doing everything right. I was following this specific approach that seems to work for other people, but didn't work for me. And it didn't work for me. So say, okay, how long did you do it for? 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months. Not long enough. If you've been eating a SAD diet or a SID diet, that's the standard Irish diet, all your life, and suddenly you switch to really cleaning your diet up and eating raw foods, raw vegan foods, even just vegan foods, whole foods, getting off the processed stuff, it takes a while for your body to readjust. Once you've come off all the various stimulants, etc., it doesn't just happen overnight. You can go through a lot of detox. Your adrenals have to repair, and your whole body has to basically change. It has to completely transform, where you get rid of your meat body, your cooked food body, whatever it is. You've got to get rid of that. And while you're going through that transformation, it's not always easy. It can be tough. Detoxification can be tough, and of the mental and the emotional state, as well as the physical. So that is the second reason. You need to give it at least a year, more. If you've been 25, 30, 35 years eating this SAD diet, and then you suddenly switch and expect miracles within like a month or two, or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, probably not going to happen. You're going to need to do it for much longer than that, at least a year and a half, 2 years maybe even 3. So that is the second reason why vegan diet, raw vegan diet, doesn't work for some people. Third reason, and this is the biggest. Third reason why you're interested. What's he drinking there, huh? It's actually molasses. Little known health food, health drink, whatever you want to call it, that I drink, full of the earth's minerals. Molasses, blackstrap molasses, really, really good for you. Very few people know about it, and it's exceptionally inexpensive. Get it in your health food store. So, third reason why raw vegan diet doesn't work for people. This is the biggest one. So the person has been doing it for let's say a few years. Let's say they've been eating everything correctly, all the right nutrients, enough calories, combining the foods correctly, eating organic. Just say they've been doing everything right. Why doesn't it still work for them? You can scratch your head at those people and think, well, why didn't it work for them? And it's down to this. If you know me, I'm someone who have studied the mind quite deeply. Beliefs, values, things like that. And it's down to beliefs. Whatever we truly believe, whatever's really ingrained in our unconscious, that's what we're going to bring about. And if we've been brought up to believe that we need meat in our diet, we need the protein, we need the dairy, we need the calcium, we need all those things. If we're brought up to believe that, and sometimes we don't realize how much has been programmed into us from a very young age, from being born really, it's been programmed into us so much that it's really ingrained. It's a very deep program. So then when you suddenly find out, so maybe it's a thing where it goes, oh my God, you suddenly realize, oh my God, I'm eating animals. What am I doing here? That I'm contributing to this suffering. And then you change it. And then you eat vegan, raw vegan, whatever. But there's that ingrained thing in the unconscious mind, it's not even conscious, unconscious, that's saying to you, hey, you're not getting enough protein, you're not getting enough calcium, you're not getting this, that, the other, you're not getting enough, whatever. And then that starts to take over. Whatever our unconscious beliefs are, that's what we bring about in life. So, if that happens, sometimes we don't realize it, because the strength of a belief, to get this across in a very short video, let me see if I can just put it in a nutshell. To give you an example, they've done studies where they've taken people into a lab and they've given 50% of those people stimulants, like amphetamine. And they've told them that they're barbiturates. They've told them that they're going to make them tired, and it's like, it's going to sedate them basically. And then the other group, they've given barbiturates, sedatives, and they've told them that they've given them amphetamine. And the group that has been told that they've been given amphetamine, but have really been given barbiturates, sedatives, they actually start behaving like they've taken the amphetamine. Their heart rate goes faster. They're rushing. They can't sleep. They're moving about very quickly. And the group who's been given I'm getting mixed up now. The other one, they act in completely the opposite way. So this is the power of belief. This is the power of belief. So what I would do, and what I did do, was you got to retrain your brain. You got to retrain your brain and get out all those old programs. All those old programs that tell you you need it, because you don't. And one of the ways to do that is to just keep reading the information, keep reading the books, keep watching the interviews, keep watching the YouTube videos, whatever it is. Keep going to the festivals. Go to the people who've been doing it for many, many years, who have really embodied it, and learn from them. And then that will imprint new beliefs into your unconscious mind. Because if you've had those beliefs for 25, 30, 40 years, 50 years imprinted, it takes a while to change those beliefs. For some people not. Some people just see the light, completely switch, and that can happen. Instant change. The whole neural network's changed in the brain. But for most of us, it takes daily training of the brain, retraining, getting those old programs out, and seeing the truth for what it is. And so that's really the three reasons. That is the three reasons why we don't need. The three reasons why people fail on the vegan diet or raw vegan diet is because there's no such thing as the raw vegan diet or the vegan diet. Secondly, they don't do it long enough. Third thing is that they still have unconscious beliefs telling them that they need their calcium, they need their protein, and the only way to get it, That's the clincher. The only way to get it is from eating meat or dairy products or eggs or something like that. And that is just not true. That is a program in the head, and you can change it if you truly desire to do it. Okay, cheers. Tune in next time.